What's up guys? We got an interesting episode today because I'm finally gonna try White Queen Ankora. I just got her yesterday and I farmed the masteries overnight. Now I have her in a bit of weird build and I might change it later. The thing is that she has very cute utility with her A3 and A1 basically resetting the cooldowns of ally skills. And then she has the A2 that gives shields and so on, but she doesn't really have any super strong self sustain, and I would ideally probably build her in a very fast 4-piece stone skin and bolster set like my Duchess is in, but I don't really want to give my Duchess gear on her. I might consider that later, but on today's video I'm basically gonna try her in my spare gear, Swift Parry that never gets used, and my old friend Frostbite, which many people don't know, but it actually basically does the exact same thing as Polymorph does. If Frostbite set effect procs, then it interrupts enemy skills. And this was how back in the day I was very competitive, even with epic champions, back in the day when I was using Wogot and Rector, and it was very well known by everybody that every champion in my defense team had 2-piece Frostbite, but it basically did the exact same thing as Polymorph, though you can proc it if they have immunity buff, which is very common. But I basically have him in my old spare gear, and I wanted her to be fast so that she could rotate those cooldowns and get as many revives off as possible that might reset the cooldown of my teammates. I'm probably gonna mostly actually use her along with Duchess, and I'm gonna run double reviver and we will see how it goes. I might change my mind next time and go with 6-piece stone skin or put my Duchess gear on her. We will see, but for now I basically put my spare gear on her so that I don't have to Duchess. I only have like 1.5 usable bolster sets. I have another okay bolster set, but it's on Necret and it isn't super fast, so I don't really want to put this set on Ankora. But in future, if I get another bolster set, I will probably put it on her. But let's actually get into fights and see what happens. Oh, one thing of note, my masteries are kind of weird as well. The thing is that she doesn't really get that much benefit out of the masteries on support trees, or she kind of has like a very mild benefit that she only needs accuracy on one skill, which is her revive, that reduces the enemy turn meter by 10% after you do a revive, so it's not very relevant. She doesn't really have any accuracy and it's not gonna proc all the time. And the same thing is with shields, that she only really has one skill with shields, so I don't think any of the masteries make a massive difference with her. Of course I would go with Fearsome Presence if you have Polymorph, and if not, Bulwark is very good as well, but I already have multiple champions like Necret and UDK in Bulwark, and only one champion in your team can actually use the Bulwark effect. You can't have, I mean, you can have multiple champions in it, but only one champion will actually use the effect. So there's no reason to put it on either one of those, and that's why I went with Elixir of Life, in case you're wondering. But it's not like the 3000 health is bad, but there is no like incredible option to go with. Of course, if you were to build her in resistance, you would go with Unshakable and so on. But this is gonna be the first time that I play with her anyway, so hopefully we will get some good ideas and inspiration to change her build for the next video. But anyway, let's get into the fights. I'm a little bit tired because I didn't have the longest sleep, but lately, because I have been so busy, my sleep schedule has kind of been totally screwed up, and I just need to tough it up today and go sleep on the proper time, and I'm not able to get a full sleep like I would want to. I can't afford to sleep to like 2 p.m. today, so. And yeah, if you guys already used her, if you have any ideas, then tell me in comments, but we will see what I think about her after this video. So far, basically my feelings on her is that she seems interesting and maybe situationally good, but I'm not expecting her to be as popular as, say, Duchess or anything like that. But the fact that she does have 2 skills that reduce the cooldowns of teammates make it pretty interesting. And now we're meeting a lockout team. Okay, let's actually go with... Yeah, not with Arx. Let's go with Ankora, and then I can decide after that. Hopefully I'm not getting like massively farmed today because I'm playing with her. If he only picks 1 reviver, I might actually go with Mountain. Wait, he didn't pick any reviver. I'm totally gonna go with Mountain King in this fight. Yeah. I think this is actually... Surely it's not gonna be that hard. Well, maybe he proves me wrong, but let's actually eat the lockout and see what happens. I mean, the Ankora A1 has 30% chance to reduce 1 random ally's random skill cooldown by 2 turns. I do have her on deterrence and revenge accessories, so she kind of has extra chances to make it maybe proc a counter attack, but we will see if it actually makes any difference in this fight. Yeah, my Rotos kind of got destroyed by the ally attack, but that is to be expected. Or am I just gonna not do anything in this fight? Ankora isn't that tanky, so I don't think she can really take many hits from Taras at all. Maybe I shouldn't have opened with the UDK pick. Okay, that wasn't a good start. I kind of needed to have like Necret or Helicat or some kind of bigger protection there, but he went with the goddamn Mikake and I couldn't really use my Helicat. Maybe I should have gone with Necret instead of like either UDK or Ankora. Then I probably would have been okay, but I wanted to go with the Ankora and I early picked UDK, so maybe I should have just skipped using her in that fight. Would be nice to get Mariska, then I kind of would have another sustain option against those teams that counter Helicat and Necret very hard. Like, for instance, Wukong, who is a terrible counter for both of them, has actually pretty bad matchup against Mariska, because even if you do the big AoE nuke and kill the Mariska, and he only does damage with the A2, that is the big AoE nuke, then Mariska is gonna revive the rest of the team anyway, so... But yeah, the A1 is super RNG. I don't think you can really count on that with Ankora, unless you have insanely tanky team, like maybe with Sifi and some other sustain, and you have super long fights. But the revive is really nice if I can just actually make some use out of it. Wait, did I disconnect from this fight or did he disconnect? Okay, should I just go for Rotos this time without even picking UDK? I feel like that's such a bad idea to do that. Let's just go with Necret and UDK. I think he might have actually disconnected. There's sometimes bugs in live arena that you can't do anything. Either you don't even get into the actual battle screen, or you get into it but you can't click on any champions or anything like that. Okay, that's a weird start for the video. First fight I just troll with my random picks, and second fight the enemy disconnects. It might be pretty interesting to go with like Harima, Ankora and Rotos. Then in that case I wouldn't have to ban the enemy Harima because I would pick it. I might ban the UDK and I could even let them have a lockout and try to get away with it because of the Ankora A1 and Rotos extra turns and so on. It might actually work. But there's so many ideas I have if I had Harima, so. Okay, I hope we get the proper battle now and we can actually get some use out of her and test her a bit. I think the main issue that is very blatant with her is that wait, what do I want to pick? Yeah, let's not go with Rotos just yet. I think I might not pick Ankora in this fight. I think I have to go with... Yeah, let's go with this. I'm probably gonna pick Necret and Helicat, but maybe I could pick Helicat and Ankora. But outside of the revive, which you can only use if you have allies dead, she doesn't really do that much. Like, the A2 does the shield, but basically her main deal is the revive and the effects that you get if you're with the partner. But she's pretty passive champion, so that could be an issue. Okay, so he can still pick anything. I don't think I can go with Helicat. He already has one lockout. He could go with a second lockout or buff strip or basically anything. Should I go with the Ankora? Should I try the Mountain King again? Go with Mountain King and Ankora. I don't think that's gonna work. Well, we're gonna lose twice with the Mountain King, but let's do it for fun. I was already kind of screwed against this team anyway, so... I'm gonna ban the Harima. Yeah, he went with the triple nuker, which I would run a lot as well if I had Harima. But I went with the Harima ban. Maybe I can just kill the Sifi. Maybe I can reduce the Mountain King A2 by 2 turns, and then just one-shot the Sifi and I might be okay. But yeah, we're gonna get locked out, and we're praying that Ankora would be useful. Okay, so she actually got polymorphed. I guess we're just gonna open with the shield then. And we can definitely one-shot the Sifi now if Mountain King just gets a turn. Okay, let's see how much damage I get. If we proc Helm Smasher, it should be like 120 or 150k. Okay, 237k. Way more than that. Okay, nice. Yeah, this was again another very weird fight. So it kind of seemed like super impossible matchup for me, but luckily the Grixia got polymorphed. I guess Grixia is so strong that there is good that she still has the issue with the polymorph. She definitely needs some kind of checks to not run rampant in Vive Arena. I mean, she's already running rampart in Classic Arena anyway, so... Let's not hit the Arix and proc counterattacks, but I do want to kill Arix first, since he's much easier to kill than Taras, of course. Yeah, I really need to get more champions with 6-star polymorph. Either my UDK or Necret, because I use those two a lot, but I don't really know if I actually want to do it, because it takes so long time to get them charged for it, or the tokens. Well, I guess I don't have to make any decision for a very long time, but if I pull something really good, I might regret doing it on Necret or UDK, but those are definitely my most used champions that don't already have a 6-star polymorph. Funnily enough, it might actually be UDK and Necret if I had to choose between those two. Yeah, very weird start for today's session, but well, I'm running super weird builds as well. I don't think you guys see Swift Parry anymore that often. I mean, I guess it's them like old players and platinum whales crying, so you might not be that like disappointed about that, but it kind of feels stupid that Swift Parry is so hard gear to get. And it's not really even used a lot in the game, or basically not at all. I think some people are not even keeping any Swift Parry gear, but I guess that's the same way that people feel about nerfing Taras, that they have it, so they don't want it to get nerfed, and I feel like Swift Parry should be better and so on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with definitely Necret and Xena against Ronda. Maybe we could go with Ankora's last pick. Or I might just go with Helicat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ban the Wukong actually and go with Helicat. Then he has to decide if he wants to ban my Necret or Helicat, but he can't ban both of them. So some nuker is definitely gonna survive and get a turn. I haven't really checked out, but I don't know how many people, if anybody, made videos about her yet, but I haven't really checked out other Ankora videos that other people likely did with her. I'm kind of curious what other people try, but like I mentioned, the Swift Parry build was basically just leftover gear because I didn't want to put my Duchess gear on her. It's definitely not what I would build on her in my mind. I think the bolster is basically a must on her, unless you run her with like Siphi. Okay, it's looking kind of rough. Can we make a comeback anymore? I'm also really okay, nice. I'm looking forward to what other fusions we get this year. Hopefully we will get some good nuker. I'm praying for that. Ah, damn. I don't know if I should go for the heal or try to fear the nukers, but now let's actually go for the heal. Yeah. Damn it. I should have hit Ronda if I wasn't able to kill the Harima. Probably we lost the fight now. Which one are we gonna kill? Well, let's go the Harima. Ronda can weak hit on Xena anyway, so... Okay, please don't proc the passive. Okay, good. Who does he have polymorph with? Okay, Cardiel doesn't have polymorph, so let's A1 him so that we don't get polymorphed. Okay, please have enough damage to kill the Harima. If we can kill the Harima now, we might have been good, but I'm kind of afraid that Harima could just one shot Xena even through that Necret protection, since he doesn't have any other buffs. Pretty hectic fight, to be honest. Oh nice, we got a counter attack kill. Do I even have damage to kill the Duchess without attack buff? That's the question. Oh, by the way, I think I'm gonna have... the issue is that Cardiel might actually just be able to kill my Xena when the shield ends. So it's actually gonna be risky. I don't think I'm gonna get the UTK heals in time. But I should... if she doesn't do her revive before I get my H3 back, I should just save it until she does the revive. And then I might be good. But she's so low HP that the Cardiel and Duchess might just kill my Xena. Which one do we want to kill? Let's kill the Cardiel. When Duchess does the revive, if Cardiel can do ally attack right after that, we could be totally screwed. Oh, I think that's exactly gonna happen, yeah. Okay, we lost it. Wait, what? Why is he hitting Necret and not Xena? He totally had the fight, but I think we win now. Yeah, he could have easily just ally attacked Xena, but I guess I don't know why he did that. Maybe he misclicked. I misclick all the time. Maybe other people misclick as well. That might be possible. Let's see if there's any discussions about Ankora on Reddit. Oh, it's against the same guy. Yeah, I'm always super scuffed at doing this double screen thing, but need to give it a go. Ah, goddammit. He's gonna go with the Harima, so do I want to go early UTK? I guess I do. By the way, I'm pretty sure there's like one button on Windows how you can split the screen on 2 tabs. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, then tell me what it was. I'm pretty sure I have used it before, but I just forgot how to do it. Okay, so he has the Wukong in again. Maybe I'll save the second nuker for last, and maybe I'll go with Helicat, but let's try something different. Let's go with double reviver, or he's not using a speed team, so maybe we should try to do it. Wait, did the R Necroc and the Archer tournament already start or not? I think it might not be live yet. Let me check it after this battle. Like I said before, I might go for it if my jacket is super bad, but very unlikely, and I'm not really expecting to be able to win it. Yeah, I know Ultimate Death Knight is very annoying, and like I made the prediction a while ago, I think there's a good chance that UDK might actually get nerfed. I think he's gonna get nerfed before Taras and Marichka. He's actually kind of part of the problem why Taras and Marichka are so OP. I mean, they are more OP than him, but he's always used in combination with those two as well. And if UDK didn't exist, or was a lot weaker, you could definitely, like, depending how he gets nerfed, but you could, let's say that UDK didn't exist at all, people could easily farm Taras teams with Roto, Skymar and Siphi, like they used to basically farm many tanky teams in the past, but with UDK that is just out of realm of possibilities. I don't think this shield is gonna really help Senna to survive, but I don't think I even can kill anybody with her A3, but she's gonna die instantly anyway, and maybe we're gonna revive her with Ankora, so might as well open with the A3. Okay, nice. Can we get the... is she gonna get stunned? Okay, no. Yeah, my team is super squishy, and it's not like I'm using a charge it or anything like that, so this might not have been a bright idea. Yeah, we already lost it. Yeah, there's no strategy to get tomes. You just need to play the game and for years and years and avoid spending them on useless stuff. Potentially like how I just did with Ankora, but I have enough to book 1 or 2 more champions, so it's good enough for me. Although, by the way, this was kind of not pre-planned, but I kind of accidentally gave myself a opportunity to chill that if I get 8k subscribers, then I can get legendary books from the content creator program. So help me do it, and then I can waste books on every fusion and try them in arena. Maybe we will find some hidden gems if I keep doing it. By the way, I have even like booked Drogul back in the day. I was even pushing Platinum Arena with Drogul because I didn't have better champions, so I have a good amount of experience in using my books in a terrible way. So I don't think there can be too many players in the game that have booked Drogul, but at that time I just didn't have I didn't have better options, and I really wanted to use Drogul to get both defense buff and attack buff, so. Okay, would I ore those gloves? Nah, I wouldn't ore any Savage piece anymore. I would have considered it in the past if you really needed a pair of gloves on the Savage, but we got Merciless set. You shouldn't ever use any Chaos Ore on Savage anymore. Only on like Reaction and Stone Skin and those kind of special sets. He has one champion with block buff step off, another champion with buff strip. So Helicat is again completely out of options. I guess it's gonna be another Xeno fight. But it's gonna be his last nuker, Taros. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't go with Necret himself. Yeah, Mesomel kind of makes sense actually. Wait, what did he type? A generally decent game, but the company has been treating players increasingly poorly. They keep increasing the requirements to complete tasks like dungeon divers, and when they added in a unique and very powerful champion, whatever, Rathalos, Necricant the Archer, they made it so only people that could buy their way to the top of a competition could feasibly get her. Okay. I mean, well, it's not a new thing, so I don't know why people are so mad about it. They have done tournaments for champions in the past, it's nothing new. What's the most endgame champion to obtain? Ramon to Lydia, Quintus or Mitra? Well, obviously Quintus is by far the hardest of those to get. I don't know why we're even, unless he's like very new to game, but I feel like he's just baiting people to argue about it because... Wait, Ramantu is... I think you need to be like Gold 5 in Classic Arena for Ramantu or something like that. I don't think you can even call that locked behind PvP. But Quintus is like trillion times harder to get than Ramantu, to be clear. Wait, how many people in the game even have a Quintus? Probably like, I think I'm around rank 200. Maybe like 300 to 500 people actually have him, so... Wait, I'm pretty sure I could have done the A3 on Necret, but I wasn't paying attention. That was my bad. I don't know if I have the damage to finish off the Lazarus without attack buff, or almost certainly I don't, so... pretty close. With attack buff or with 4-star blessing, we would have definitely killed it. But what is he gonna one-shot my Xena? Xena is super squeezy. Okay, let's get rid of that Mesomel before she stirs any trouble. By the way, tell me in comments, do you hate when I look at Reddit during the live arena videos? By the way, I like this picture. I don't know if Hellhades just came out of shower or he did that look on purpose, but he looks like super desperate and like he's about to cry. And don't take it as like it's not a diss or anything, but it's a funny picture. Is that like photoshopped or that's an actual picture? Wait, so okay, do we have the tournament actually live right now? Yeah, it's not up. Opens in 2 hours. I don't know if I'm gonna post this video today or tomorrow, but maybe I'll post it today and then it's gonna be 2 days in row live arena videos, which was kind of my plan to avoid doing, but maybe I'll do an exception for the Ankora video. Yeah, my voice is kind of waking up. Yeah, I think I can't even see what points. I think you need 4,000 points for Windows, but I kind of forgot about it already. But and yeah, oh yeah, we can see past top 100. Well, probably less than 500 people have Windows, so surely it's by far the hardest of those champions to get. Okay, I guess that's enough of Reddit today. Let's focus on the fights. I'll try to pick Ankora more, but I don't want to pick her too many times in fights where I know that she's a horrible pick. Okay, so he can only pick a Nuker at this point. And I assume it's gonna be like Harima. We can definitely go with Helicat this time, which is fun. I mean, he could go with not Ramanto, with Lasarius now though. He has the Necret, which is a good pairing with Lasarius, and he does a self-attack buff, and he has block buffs, debuffs, so it would actually be a very good pick against us. Anyway, let's see what happens. Mesomel can ignore the shields from Helicat. There's so many goddamn counters to both Helicat and Rotos. The two good Nukers that I have that are very good in specific situations, but there's like 100 billion champions that completely counter them. And there's like 0 champions in the entire game that counter that goddamn Taras or Harima. I think Mesomel might just be able to one-shot our Helicat. I hope not. Okay, UDK is moving in some work. At least I haven't seen Reddit whine about Ankora, so maybe people are hopeful about finding some use for her. Or maybe they're just focused on complaining about the other stuff and they don't care about the Ankora that much. I don't want to use the A3 just yet because everybody is full HP, so let's save it for later. By the way, I don't know, like, I guess it's because I didn't sleep well, but you might probably be able to notice that my voice is super down today. I do have the new shiny microphone, by the way, so maybe it can offset my very quiet voice. I didn't really fiddle around with the settings yet because I just got it yesterday evening and I was super busy doing billion other stuff, and I'm not really like an expert with the audio stuff or really anything related to this, so I will have to take my time to look into it a bit more. Okay, so the Sif is dead for now, but the issue is that can Helicat stay alive long enough that we can actually kill the Mesomel? Because the Mesomel can just nuke through the block damage, and if he dies then we lose it. Yeah, now it's kind of looking bad. Okay, at least we got the other shield back up. Wait. Does that skill also ignore shields, or is it a different skill? Let me double check. All of the primal champions do like 15 different things, so I can't even keep up with all the different things that they do. What? Okay, he surrendered. I guess it doesn't. I guess that answers my question, that it doesn't ignore both shield and block damage. Okay, so A2 is block revive that ignores stone skin strength and ally protection and shield, but that doesn't ignore the block damage. And then on the other form, attacks all enemies 2 times, places fear debuff for 2 turns. This attack will not trigger counterattacks, will also ignore unkillable and block damage buffs. So he has one skill that ignores each, but not on the same skill, so that's better for us, I guess. Anyway, we're winning, I guess, okay so far, but I don't know if I can really credit any of those wins for Ankora. I guess she has pretty good win ratio. We did 4 fights with her, and 3 of them were wins. No, 2 were losses. Okay. We did 5 fights with her and 2 were losses. So, but I don't think she really contributed in those fights. Maybe a little bit because we have her in the fast build and she's spamming the shield, but we didn't really get like some insane comebacks with her reviving my nuker with high turn meter and cooldowns back or anything like that. Okay, we're against the clanmate. I don't know if I want to troll him with Ankora, but maybe I will actually. Okay, let's see what you got, Winnie. Yeah, UDK and Sifi. He's so gonna go with Helicat and Rotos. I feel like he's setting it up to troll me. I think we're gonna go with Wukong and Rotos. That way he's not gonna get the Rotos. And I don't think he wants to go with Helicat now, because both of these counter Helicat. But based on his first 2 picks, and I'm assuming that he knows my champions, I'm kind of guessing that he was gonna go with both Rotos and Helicat just to fuck with me. So, or maybe I'm overthinking things, but maybe that's what I would have done. So he has to pick one more nuker. We could go with Helicat in this fight if we want to. Should I go with Helicat and Ankora? I guess I could do it. Yeah, let's go with Helicat and Ankora. One good thing, by the way, I notice about this microphone instantly is if I like do some other stuff, like I guess you can hear this part, but when I was when I was eating the chocolate bar before, the microphone didn't even pick me up touching the whatever it's called, the candy wrapping paper, so it's avoiding the wrong noises pretty well. But I was actually surprised. I guess it did pick up me like I don't know what you call it, like the thing I did with my bones right now, if you heard it, like crackling my knuckle joints. I really had to thought about the words there because I couldn't really think how you could describe that in English. When I speak in Finnish, I don't really have to think about my words, but I do have to think about it a lot in English, and that's why my train of thought is sometimes very yeah, like exactly what's happening right now. It's not not like a single line, but it's like in fragments, because I need to think about the words. Okay, so he did ban the Wukong, and I guess we can't do anything about the UDK for a while, but we still have the Helicat, so also I'm kind of surprised that he went with Arix. Arix is of course often paired with Harima, or pretty much always, and they are a good combination together, but I would have guessed that he would have had other better options than actually go with Arix. But I don't mind getting a win. We're getting very close to the 4.8k line, so I will take all of the wins that I can get. I mean, I say that, but like if you meet me, then don't give me like any free wins or anything like that. I didn't want to use the A1 because it would proc extra turns, and with the Harima passive, the Rotos A2 is much more important than the A3, so we might as well waste the A3 on the Stone Skin. And by the way, if the audio is totally off in this video, then that is my bad, but I was reading that with the new microphone that I have, you should place it indirectly and not directly towards your face, and hopefully it works, but we will see. I mean, I did test it, of course, but I didn't test it on an actual video. Okay, come on. No weak hit. To be honest, the Ankora shields actually kind of feel like strong, but then I kind of laugh and think about it that Maritska has much stronger shields, and that skill also does a million other things, so would be kind of funny to get Maritska and test how that feels, because the Ankora shields already feel good, but the Maritska A2 is like trillion times better, so By the way, I'm shilling for it again, but I'm doing a lot more videos lately, as you may have noticed. I was doing maybe like couple videos per week last year, maybe like 4 maximum per week. And now I'm doing a video every single day. I'm trying to keep it up as well. And the reason why I'm able to do it is because I took some time off, because I actually have some sponsorships that are making me money and making this doable. I currently have a Dragonair sponsorship going on. I'm doing multiple videos for them. If you like that game, or if you just want to try out a new game, download Dragonair from my videos. My Dragonair videos are gonna have a link to the game download. Download it from that link, and it's gonna help the channel. And if you do, then also set me up as a referral, because I need to get some shards in that game. Okay, it's kind of looking bad, but if I can just get a block damage or Duchess revive up and survive for a couple more turns, I can definitely win this fight, because Protoss is starting to steal out of HP and we're gonna get the block revive up soon. I think it might be over though. Yeah, damn. Just a little bit more and I had it, but like I can't kill the UDK now. Even if I don't weak it, the A3 isn't gonna do any damage with the Harma Plus. Maybe I get lucky and get extra turn. Okay, nope. I think it's over. So close if we just survive a little bit more, but nah. Well, it is what it is. Again, Ankora kind of felt like she didn't really honestly do anything in that fight, and maybe I'm using Ankora wrong. If you have any other ideas, then tell me. But my main idea was to use her in a team with double reviver and try to find those opportunities where she can revive one of my nukers with their cooldowns intact, but she isn't that tanky and he's dying before my nukers, and I don't think I have gotten any strong benefit out of her reviving any of the fights we did so far, so... But maybe I get super lucky and I actually pull her partner. That could be pretty cool to actually have the meta duo for once. I mean, technically, wait, I think I have some duos, but isn't like Countess Lix and Astralon is a duo. I think that's the duo I have. There might be some other one, but I have never had any of the relevant duos, of course. I really wanted to get Tiffy and Rotos back in the day. It kind of felt like plausible, but now we have... It's been so many years since Tiffy release, and there's so many new Void champions in the game that it's getting harder and harder to get Tiffy. And even if I get that duo, it isn't very relevant anymore, so I would rather have Ukraine duo or the Wight Monarch duo, or maybe the next strong pair that we get. By the way, I'm wondering, are we maybe gonna get like primal duos at some time? That would be another opportunity for Clarium to make some good money and do power creep in the game. I would guess that the next Ukraine duo might actually be on primals. That would make a lot of sense. But so we're meeting the Mikage Wukong combination again. I lose to this every time. I can't deal with it. But let's see if he picks the UDK or not. I didn't go for it like I usually do. I probably should have gone UDK. I don't know why I did this, but yeah, we can still go with the UDK. I don't think I'm gonna go with the Ankora on this one. Or should I go with Ankora? I guess Ankora can remove the CC from Nukers, but yeah, we need to go with... If I don't pick UDK, I think he's totally gonna pick it. So. And UDK is already very good against A1s from both Tifi and Mikage. And then Wukong A2, so now we have to go with it. But I think we're totally gonna lose this fight though. No way I can win this one. Oh, he went with Ukko. He's going like triple buff stripper. What's up with that? I think we're actually gonna go for the Harima ban, or maybe that wasn't surprising at all, but that's what we're gonna do. He didn't ban the Necret. I feel like probably Necret ban would have been worse for me than Duchess. If I can just get one 8-3 on Xena, it might totally destroy his team if I don't have like attack debuff on me. I think he's gonna... Oh, okay, he opened with ally attack. I was gonna say that he's gonna switch the form and then and buff strip and then do the A1 with Ukko, but he actually didn't do that. Do I want to open with the A2 or A3? Let's actually open with the A3. We're not gonna get attack buff back, so this is our best opportunity to hit really hard. It's not gonna come back up again unless I survive for many more turns on Xena. And we did get double kill, so we actually did reset the cooldown of the A3. I wasn't expecting that to happen, and that's kind of why I kind of wanted to go with the A2. Oh nice, Xena resisted that. She doesn't have any accuracy. Damn, it feels like we're still gonna lose though. He can just sleep the Xena now, the UDK is dead. We don't have immunity. What? Well, he's slapping me super hard. He can still sleep me after all of that. Wait, why didn't I get slept? Anyway, we got totally trashed in that fight. I don't have anything that works against the Helicat Wukong combination. Okay, again against Finny. I would be surprised if he whips out the Arix again. Surely he has better nukers. My hair is super weird. I just woke up and came from the shower before the video, so I didn't exactly put my hair before this video or do anything like that. But by the way, I have also been playing Watcher of Realms this entire time. Or I didn't play it from the start, but I did one video for them, and I have been playing the game for maybe a couple of months or maybe even 3 months. I haven't made a single video about it, but I think I'm actually gonna do a short pull video on Watcher of Realms maybe this week or next week, because I didn't pull shards for several weeks and I have surprisingly many shards in that game. And so far I have had much better luck in Watcher of Realms shard pulls than I have ever had in Raid. I have already 2 of the best champions in that game, so more than I do in Raid. I think I'm probably gonna go with Helicat as the last pick, but okay, let's go with Ankora. I didn't want to go with Helicat just yet, and either, like, it was basically gonna be one of my revivers. There wasn't anybody else who made sense in this situation. Like Python, Arbiter, Ankora. One of them, but Ankora was probably the worst choice, to be honest. Okay, and who do we ban? I guess we are gonna ban the Marichka, right? Or should I go for a city ban? I feel like it's gonna be totally impossible to kill this team with Helicat though, and he's probably gonna actually ban my Rotos, so yeah, let's go for the Marichka ban. Oh, he didn't ban Rotos. Then I should have banned Harima, that was my mistake. I didn't expect him to go for the Helicat ban, because I feel like if he just banned the Rotos, it was basically a guaranteed win for him. Yeah, the Ankora. Ankora isn't super tanky. It was the same thing I was talking about earlier, that she dies first in every single fight. Okay, it's basically already almost over. I just have to gamble and go for early Harima kill. That's the only way that I could win this fight. Yeah, even though it's gonna be ways to do ally attack, but we have to do that to heal Necret a little bit. Okay, at least I didn't get extra turn in that situation, but no way I can win this fight. I don't think going with Python or Arbiter would have made any difference though, so... Unless I get like multiple extra turns on Rotos now and kill the Harima. Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess that's what I have to do. If I do A2 now, it's not gonna be enough damage to kill the Harima, so let's go for an A1 first. Okay, no extra turn, but maybe if I got the extra turn, maybe I could have gone for A3 and maybe I could have made a comeback. If I got two crits in row and not weak hits, and I got extra turn with the A1, so that was a very big if. Okay, come on, no weak hit. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that's the Rotos damage with Harima in the team. I can't even do like 10k damage to finish him off. And now I'm not gonna get the extra turn, so Harima is just gonna get revived at full turn meter and I'm screwed. I don't think Rotos can take a hit from... Oh, he didn't go for A1. He actually went for A2. Okay, maybe if I get the extra turn now, I have another opportunity to make a comeback. No. I feel like this fight honestly was almost winnable, but surely it's over at this point. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I want Ankora to be good, but he doesn't really do that much. Even though we did get several wins with her, but I don't think she really contributed a lot in those fights. But let's quickly look at her kit and like what her partner does and what they do together. Okay, so the A3 is 75% turn meter revive, and it's 100% with Wight King Narcissus, and it reduces enemy turn meter by 10%, 20 with Narcissus, and you don't need accuracy. But the issue is that since she isn't tanky herself and doesn't have any heals, it's kind of seems to be very impractical to use the revive. That's why I was pairing her with another reviver, but even that doesn't really seem good enough, and because I use co-second teams, I'm using very tanky nukers, and she's always dying before my nukers. Now the A2 gives the shield, and also strengthen if we have Narcissus in the team. But honestly, I think this skill should give the strengthen even without Narcissus. I guess it has the cleanse, but I don't think I got any use out of that so far. And then the A1 has a chance to reduce cooldowns of skills, but then if you have Narcissus in the team, it's gonna do it on 2 champions and guaranteed for Narcissus. Basically, it kind of seems like even though I was initially thinking that maybe I could use her even without her partner, but it kind of does seem like without the partner it's a no-go, and I don't know how good it is with the partner, but probably it would be good, but I can't really speculate without playing with them. I mean, they are intended to be Ukraine duo counters, and from the damage calculations that people did in our clan, the Narcissus definitely has the damage to kill Taras, so maybe for those people with him it might be popular. Time will tell, but this video is probably telling me enough that for now she isn't the best pick for me. I'm usually kind of positive about fusions, and I have used a lot of fusions that are not popular, but yeah, I'm not getting great impressions from Ankora. And I did book her, but like I mentioned before, I did book Dracula as well, so... But on the bright side, if you're a newer player and you really needed a reviver, I'm sure she's useful in those situations. If you don't even have Arbiter, you could definitely use her. And I'm sure she's more relevant on the lower tiers, but for me it doesn't really seem like there is good enough reason to actually use her in any fight. And that's saying a lot because as you can see, I don't have too many of the meta champions. Wait, did we fight the same guy before? I feel like we did. Probably we will go with Helicat as the last pick and not go with Rotos at all on this one. By the way, if you have any favorites of the music that I have been using lately, I have been mixing it up a little bit and using new songs. If you have any favorites there, then tell me, or if you really dislike one of the songs that I'm using. Okay, so he went for Helicat. I mean the Wukong to counter Helicat. I don't know if I can really kill this team with Helicat alone, since he has the triple reviver, but let's actually go with Rotos and ban Ronda. Rotos can definitely kill this team if he just gets a turn, and I wasn't really planning to use Rotos because Ronda counters him so well, but if he's not picking anything that forces a ban, then sure, let's go with Rotos. Actually, Rotos has pretty good matchup with Wukong, since he can weak hit and doesn't have multi-hits and so on. There was a bit of a loss streak, so let's get a couple wins at the end. I think we were at the 750 mark and we have dropped all the way here, so not looking good. Let's open with the A2. I know we're not gonna get... What? I wasn't expecting them to be that squishy. Well, even the A2 had enough damage, so I guess it didn't really matter which skill I used. I wonder how I should play this. So this was basically meant to be White Queen Ankora testing video, of course, and maybe I should troll a little bit on the ignore on the video name and say something like Ankora is the best reviver in the game. I don't know if people would get mad if I did it, but I'm kind of tempted to do something probably like that and see what's the response. Yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. If people get mad, then they get mad, but I think I'm gonna do some kind of clickbait thumbnail or video name that Ankora is the new best champion. Since I'm gonna do the videos anyway and I'm trying to make money out of this, I might as well go like go full CC and start making like extreme clickbait and get the community mad at me. Well, probably most people will get it's a joke, but I'm sure somebody will get mad. So okay, come on, no weak hit. Okay, good. Finally a win. Yay. How many losses did we get in row? Okay, only 3 losses. It's not that bad. Let's get 2 more wins to cancel that loss streak, and then I'm fine with today's results. And again, like I said a couple times already, I'm totally open to the fact that there was a much better way to use Ankora that I could even do with my account, so I'm not saying I'm not gonna use her again. If you have any good ideas, then hit me up. But, like I said, I'm not impressed. However, who I am impressed by is definitely Xena, which should be very apparent because yesterday in my Discord, I remember somebody said that, are you making a Xena video again? Like, didn't I already just do a video with Xena in the thumbnail? But it's a champion that I'm really liking a lot right now and is getting me a lot of wins, so I can't help but do it. Should we go with Helicat in this fight? Yeah, let's go for Helicat. We can't go with Necret anyway, and Ronda ignores the bolster, so Helicat is the best protection that I can do in this fight. Maybe I could have tried with Ankora, but I don't think it would have been good enough. Okay, well, it was banned, but at least I have the Duchess and a revive. Probably he would have banned the Duchess if I didn't pick the Helicat. What? He didn't open with turn meter boost, which is a good idea from him, but looks like his snookers aren't super fast, which is actually very good deal for me, and he doesn't have bolster on anybody. I don't know what set the Necret is in. It's not in Stone Skin and it's not in bolster. That's very unusual. I mean, usually it's in one of them or both of them, but you basically never see Necrets that are not in either one of those sets. Well, I guess he just doesn't maybe have the best gear. Yeah, that wasn't to disrespect him, but I had to sneeze off camera, so... I don't know if I sound super like bored or dead, but I'm kind of tired and I didn't have the longest of the sleeps, so that's why I might sound very apathetic today. I don't know how to say that word. Apathetic. 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 Yeah, I can't do it. Let's see from... Actually, now I can't put my headset on. I was gonna look from Google how do you pronounce that word, but I'll look it up after this video. I don't think I have ever seen or heard anybody pronounce the word, even though I am familiar with it, but I have no idea how do you exactly say it. So. He went with both Necret and UDK. I guess we're gonna go with Wukong, but it kind of does suck for me. He's definitely gonna ban my Wukong, by the way. And probably gonna go with Harima. Wait, my microphone wasn't really even pointed at my head. I hope I haven't been like too far away from microphone and there was actually some speaking recorded on this video. Yeah, that would be kind of funny if the first video that I did with the new microphone and you can't even hear me because I think this one needs to be really close to your face to get proper audio, and if you're even a little bit far away from it, it doesn't pick up anything. Or like in the wrong direction where it points and so on. He's going with all of my typical picks plus Ronda to counter Protoss. Doesn't look very good for me, and like I said, he's so gonna ban my Helicat. Actually, I'm gonna go with Mikage this time. The champion that always gets picked against me. He's probably gonna pick Siphi as the last one, and I guess I'll just ban it. And then Xena? Or Tormin? Should I go with Tormin? No, let's go with Xena. I can't really decide which one I want to go with. Let's just go with Xena, but I think he's gonna ban my Wukong. If not, then Duchess, but if he does ban the Duchess, we need to end this fight very fast. Okay, for sure he's gonna ban Helicat and Wukong, right? Okay, Mikage. Interesting. So we actually have double nuker and revive, so I actually kind of like this matchup though. He does have the UDK. Well, let's see. And we proc the passive because of the Necret passive, and like the combination of Bolster, Stone Skin and the Necret protection, they all basically like stack together, and if they didn't get 8 buffs, it wouldn't have procced. But even though those were basically different abilities, but they count together because they were used at the same time, and it's a weird synergy that you will meet with Xena passive, and it also confused me the first time it happened, and often people like ask about it because it's very confusing. Raid has so many weird mechanics that aren't really explained in the game, and well, that one is kind of you can kind of comprehend it if you think about it, but there's so many weird mechanics that there's no way that you can know about them without data mining the game. Like the fact that if you do the A1 on Sinesha, the first hit is AoE and the second hit is single target, and that doesn't make any sense. It's the same with Tranda and every single champion in the game that has a conditional AoE multi-hit, that the second hit or the extra hits, they are not counted as AoE for some reason, because they are conditional. It doesn't make any sense. It's basically like some kind of error in the Plarium coding, but it applies to like many champions, and they have kept it forever in the game. Okay, nice. For once we didn't actually weak hit on the goddamn UDK. Even if my Rotos dies though, I don't think he really has the damage to kill my Duchess very easily. He might not even be able to kill my Duchess, to be honest. I have the Wukong harassing his team, and my Duchess is not easy to kill. I don't want to polymorph the UDK. That would just heal him. I might, yeah, I will do it now, but I didn't want to do it at that point. Yeah, now we're gonna polymorph him after he used the protection. Actually, I could have done the A3 first and done the sheep on next turn. Because now if he does the block damage on Helicat, and I do the buff strip and block buff step buff, Helicat is still gonna get the defense buff up, but if I did the A3 before he does the A... if I did my A3 before he does A3, he wouldn't have gotten the defense buff like he's now about to get. Oh, he already got the ally protection back, but we're good. We're definitely gonna win this at some point, and I don't think he has any way to actually defeat us. Well, we will see about that. I mean, he's doing some damage, but my Duchess is very tanky. Yeah, I got resisted there. I mentioned it on the other video as well, that I don't have my Wukong just Chaos Dusted. It doesn't have accuracy as Genshin, which would give 29 and is a pretty big deal. And I also have better boots with triple accuracy. Right now he has double, but they don't have speed roll, so I need to Chaos Dust both of them, and then I can get fairly big upgrade on my Wukong. Get maybe like 40 extra accuracy. Surely that should be enough to not get resisted anymore. I'm surprised by how many UDKs are built on resistance, but it does seem very popular. I hope he doesn't get the Necret protection back. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say that I hope... Oh, okay, nice. I hope he doesn't get it before my Rotos turn. Again resisted, and UDK was almost dead. He was like 20% HP at one point, but now he's pretty much back to full. If I can get one A3 though that doesn't weak it, it is gonna one-shot the UDK. Well. And it's not like my Wukong is super low accuracy. I think he's like 770 or something like that. So he actually must have pretty high accuracy on that UDK. Ah, come on. Okay, wait, okay, now he used the AoE nuke before I revive Ronda. So now she's actually gonna get a turn and... Okay, I was gonna say or is she, but she might get a turn. Well, probably not because... yeah, okay, she didn't get a turn. God damn it. And Rotos has attack debuff. So we might not have enough damage to kill the UDK now. Let's go with the A2 and hope we don't weak it. Okay, we got feared. Nice. The fight has lasted this long, even though I literally just need one A3 and I will win the fight, but I can't get the goddamn crit or opportunity when he doesn't have ally protection up. And if I get a crit now, I don't think it's gonna die with the attack debuff, but let's see. Okay, it did die, okay. Finally we can end this fight, nice. Well, I mean, I use Helicat a lot, so not like I can complain about him, but and I do have my super ultra annoying dodges with Bolster and Stone Skin. I can even show you the build well. I know I have got the many messages from people that I fight that they really hate my Duchess build. Well, no way. No way, just when I was talking about it and the fight was already over, then he just did it at the end. God damn it. Okay, well, I guess we did lose it in the end. Was super close. Anyway, let me show the Duchess build anyway, even though it did die, but this is what I have. I need to get a better weapon and maybe a banner with defense substat, which it doesn't have, but I want to use it for the 4-piece Stone Skin. But basically everything else is pretty good. Those two I need to upgrade and that's about it. And upgrading the weapon is not gonna be hard, even if I don't get like a triple roll with HP. But I want to get HP, flat HP and speed. It's not gonna be too hard to get that. Literally on the next Bolster Forge Pass, I'm only gonna craft weapons and I'm probably gonna get multiple better ones than this, so... But yeah, a little bit funny ending where I got destroyed, but that's not the first time and it's not gonna be the last time either. But as far as today's topic, Ankora... Wait, I still have time to Q1 fight. I thought it already was over. Can we get one more? Okay, nice. We got the last minute pick. Okay, let's win this one and redeem ourselves and Then I can go play some Watcher of Realms or Dragonair and curse on Taras and Maritzka while I do it. I need to get like a voodoo doll with the image of the Taras and Maritzka to get as background for my videos and so on. Maybe I can look into that. Might be doable. If anybody has any fan art about Taras and Maritzka getting destroyed or something like that, then send it to me, because I hate those two goddamn OP champions so much. I would rather fight against Helicat in every fight than have those two champions exist in this game, because we have had enough. Okay, so it's a speed team but with Taras, which is kind of unusual. But I'm probably still gonna go with Xena, even though she's not gonna do well with the Taras pick. That's a very weird team, weird speed team. Everything else is typical speed team, except the Noogers, and they are both go second Noogers, so kind of unusual. Well, let's see how the Siphi build is. Maybe it's a very tanky Siphi and not a fast one. If it's a fast one, I might have better chance to actually win the fight. Okay, it's kind of medium tanky. Both the Arbiter and Siphi aren't super squishy. Let's go with the A2 on Harima. This might actually kill it if we don't weak it, maybe. Might be kind of close, but we didn't even get to see it. She does have defense buff and bone armor, so probably not. Okay, can we solo this fight with Helicat? Okay, nice. We resisted the buff duration reduction. Harima can taunt us though, so that's gonna be issue. But it might be even possible to at least kill the revivers. He's gonna lap us very hard and he can't DC the Helicat with Siphi A1s. It might actually be kind of annoying to him. Okay, let's go with the A2. It's not gonna kill them, but might as well do it. Does he have any polymorph? Only Siphi has it, but it is a 6-star, but I think we're gonna gamble with it anyway. He had cleanse accessories on the Arbiter that removed the CC. I don't even recall last time I saw it proc on my enemies. Yeah, I don't think we can win this one though. Wait, what? Why didn't he use Revive on the Siphi? Ah, damn it. We lost it. I thought we would have the block damage back up. So we got one more fast loss in before the end. That wasn't super... didn't leave a good feeling, but it is what it is. Anyway, today's video, White Queen Ankora. I don't know if she's any good without a partner, but I hope you guys can come up with some better ideas and get some use out of her. If you do find some really good use, even if it's with the partner, then tell me what you're doing with her, but I'm gonna give White Queen Ankora a thumbs down. Not that good, probably not gonna use her, but we will see. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I'm probably gonna go sleep for a couple hours, but see ya.